Please subscribe the channel for more videos. We promise to keep you entertained. In the previous episode, Kiros and Tendo brought Hayakawa in front of cell number 108, inside which there was a future devil. Kiros unlocks the door and sends him inside, where Hayakawa sees a glowing big eye in the dark. The next day, we see Hayakawa. He is in with Kiros and Tendo. Kiros tells Hayakawa that they are going back to Kyoto once they are done sightseeing, so they will probably never see him again. That's why he asks Hayakawa to let him ask a question, because he heard that he is after the gun devil. But he does not believe that Hayakawa can kill it. Kiros then tells Hayakawa that he has lost to an enemy who killed almost 20 members of the special divisions. So he wants to know what makes him think that he can defeat the devil that killed millions around the world. Because their lives were ruined by the gun devil too. That's why they joined public safety. But they don't even consider killing the gun devil, because anyone in their rational mind knows it is impossible. That's why he says that this thing about him makes him more angry, because he is so weak, yet he gives himself a goal like the main character of a manga. So, it's so cringy and it gives him goosebumps. Hearing all this, Hayakawa tells Kiros to keep the gibberish to himself, because they should just stand back and watch. When he loses and dies, they can laugh at him, because he is aware that he has lost already. But he also knows that he could not go on living if he did not do this. After this, Hayakawa gets out from the car at the place. Also, he thanks Kiros for the advice. But then Kiros stops Hayakawa once again. He tells him that he is very annoying, so he is rooting for him. Also, he decides to give him one last piece of advice, because everyone in the special divisions is insane, so he needs to watch out. But Hayakawa says nothing on this matter, and Kiros leaves from here with Tendo. On the other hand, we see Makama. She is gone to meet a mafia because she wants his cooperation in her mission. The mafia tells Makama that some of their young bloods went rogue and fired guns in Tokyo, so he will answer all her questions. But he hopes that she can understand. He didn't order this hit. He then shows Sawatari's photo to Makama and says that the one behind it all is this Sawatari, because she has been tricking their youngsters into making a contract with the gun devil. Makama asks the mafia what the terms of the contract are, and he tells her that for 20,000 yen to the gun devil, they can get guns and armor. However, he is also surprised that devils need money in their world too. Now he thinks that they are not so different from humans after all. If you are enjoying this video, hit the like button and show some love. Just then Makama asks him to write down the names of everyone who has a contract with the gun devil. Hearing this, the mafia also agrees with her and says that she can throw them into jail and teach them a lesson. But then Makama tells him that not only in his organization, but she needs the names of those from other syndicates too. The mafia gets scared after hearing this. He tells Makama that she doesn't have a clue how things work here, so even he knew those names. They would have a war on their hands if they found out that he squealed. Through which Makama says that it is for the safety of the public, so she would appreciate his cooperation. But the mafia is not ready to accept this. He asks if she knows what necessary evil is. Because if different organizations went into war with each other, foreign mafias would find their way into Japan. So he admits that they do some bad things. But the Chinese and Russian mafias are far worse than them. So they are the ones keeping them out. He then says that just like that, the devil hunters keep humans safe from devils. The Yakuza keep the Japanese people safe from foreigners because they believe many devil hunters are uneducated. So it is natural that she would not understand. Now all the people around her also start laughing at her. Just then, Makama takes out a small bag from her. Seeing this, the man says that he would not betray his own for some change. Then Makama tells this is not money, but it is everyone here is parents, grandmothers, grandfathers, brothers, sisters, lovers, or wives' eyes. The mafia also gets scared after hearing this. However, he opens the bag and tries to check it. Inside this, there are many eyes. Now, the mafia is very much afraid of this thing. But Makama tells him not to worry about it because they have someone in public safety that can put their eyes back. But if he can be so kind as to cooperate, she will introduce them. Meanwhile, enraged by this, a man goes to kill Makama, but Makama uses her power, due to which blood starts coming from the nose of that man and he falls down. Makama tells the mafia that the necessary evil he talked about is just an excuse to justify his crimes, but their society doesn't need those excuses because the truly necessary evils are always kept collared and controlled by the state. Hearing this, the man gets very scared. On the other hand, Division 2 and the police have surrounded the basement and the ground floor exits. So, Division 4 is responsible for suppression inside the building. Now, Sawatari tells Katanamen to kill as many public safety members as possible and take Denji's heart because at least the two of them should be able to escape afterwards if she uses the snake. Now, Katanamen decides to kill Denji this time, but Sawatari tells him not to get too excited. On the other hand, Denji, Power and Kobni are also here, but Kobni is feeling too scared and she starts talking about going to home. To which Denji says she can go, but he had training, so he will kill that guy with hair on his temples. Power says that the training even made them smarter. That's why both are very excited for today's combat. Hakawa is also watching all their actions. He comes to Kishaib and asks about the plan, to which Kishaib says that there is no plan because they are throwing everyone in the special division at that building. He then sends Hayakawa, Denji, Power and Kobni inside the building. Please subscribe the channel for more such videos and let us know in the comments about your favorite part of the video. Thank you for watching.